Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park for a wonderful Wednesday evening of racing as we kick off the racing week here at Turfway. 8 races on the program this evening. The temperature here in Florence, very nice. 67 degrees currently with 26 minutes to post. In the opener, which kicks off the pick 5, scratch number 1, Claudia's Wildcat. Scratch the 3, Charleston Strong. Scratch the 4, The Big Maws. Number 5, Alley Stone, should be listed as a gelding. 1, 3, 4 are out. The 5 has underwent the utmost equipment change and has been gelded. And they are racing. Good start for Jahiz, also from the inside. Cleat flashing speed. Pulsar away into third position. Alley Stone to the inside fourth. Then Warsafe and the My Racehorse Silks came away racing second last. And Fabricator will have to do it from the back. Up the backside they go. In the giant strides of Cleat is taking them along up top. The Class Dropper shows the way by almost 2. Pulsar out in the clear from second. Jahiz is sequestered down along the inner rail from third. 2 lengths for the back. Warsafe and Fabricator. They move as a team fourth and fifth. 3.5 off the pace, still 3. Back to Alley Stone at the back of the pack. The quarter for Cleat, 22 and 4, and he's doing it nicely up top. Talabo with a handful of horse, and Cleat's ears are going back and forth, waiting for Talabo to give the cue. A length and a half back to Jahiz is up into second. Pulsar running in place from third, top on a home stretch. Half mile, 45 and 4, and Cleat in complete control with an 8 to go. Cleat is on a 3-length lead. Fabricator up to the inside of Jahiz. Couple lengths for the back to Warsafe, but with a 16th left to go. Take your pin out and put a circle around Cleat. Cleat, a dominant winner. Was never asked. Basically a paid breeze. Talabo in victory pose for much of the race, and they won by about 7 in the end. It looked like Jahiz and Fabricator was in that photo for the minors. 110 and 4. Cleat, coast to coast. Into the winner's circle to join Tommy Drury. Here's number 2, Cleat. Cleat, a dominant winner here in the opener with those giant, effortless strides. Is a 5-year-old dark bay brown horse by Warfront out of the Empire Maker mare named Amazing Shoes. Claiborne Farm and Adele Dillschneider are the co-owners. Tommy Drury Jr. trains, and Joe Talabo up top for the winning ride. Number 2, Cleat, flashing those feet to the field here in Florence. Coast to coast makes the 7th start. The lucky one, breaking the maiden, covering the 6 furlongs, gate to wire in 110 and 4/5 seconds. Returning 350, 304, and 260. The exact accommodation 2 and 630, 634. The try $26.76. The first race Superfecta, that winning combination 2-6-9-7 for a 10-cent investment. That winning super $14.72. $14.72. The dollar won 147.29. Race number 2 is up next from Turfway. It starts the early pick 4. In race number 2, scratch the 2, Net Worth. The jockey in the 6 is 1 pound over that listed weight of 120. And the 7, Silent Vote, has a change of jockey to Walter Rodriguez. Early pick 4, up next. And they are racing. Dono had an alert beginning. Also, Bell Curve jumped well to the inside. Kanomura and Frady. These 4 across the course on the run the first turn, where Dono is trying to cross and clear as Frady will stretch him just a touch as they go on with it. A length and a half to Kanomura from third. Then 2 back to Bell Curve, 4th to the inside. Roy Bitter a close up 5th on the stretch out a length in front of Johnny's Moment. Then Invasive settles along mid-flight 3 in front of Alpha Lee, who's deep on the course. Then 2 back to Fast Fall. A couple lengths further back to Wiseacre, second last, but moving early. Silent Vote is at the back of the pack. That's the 11 of them after a quarter mile on a contested 23 and 2. 4 across the course. Frady to the inside. Dono in the 3 path, trying to squeeze through with nowhere to go is Kanomura. Meanwhile, up to the outside, Johnny's Moment now moves a closer 4th. About 3 lengths further back to the pair of Bell Curve and Royally Bitter, still 7. Back to Invasive, half mile, 48 seconds flat. And Frady on the drop in class shows the way. Connemara still to the inside of Donal. 3 deep is Johnny's Moment. Now Royally Bitter is underway, is trying to split horses here with a decisive move. And looping up wide is Bell Curve, but meanwhile Frady has shook 3 clear in the field to the top at home stretch. And Frady to the top of the lane with a 3-length cushion. Whip is out on Donal. Meanwhile, Royally Bitter to the outside of that one on the wrong lead, and up the inside, Connemara late on the scene from the backfield. Wiseacre, they're deep inside the final Florence Furlong, and Frady is drawing away. Frady, the class dropper, is going to break the maiden here wire to wire and won it by about 4.5 in the end. Wiseacre got up to the outside of Donal for the second spot, and there was a 4-way pitcher for fourth. The running time, gate to wire for the winner, 139 and 1. Into the winner's circle, another wire-to-wire winner. Number 1, Frady, a 3-year-old big gelded son of a Stern out of the old-fashioned mare named Medicine Butte. The winner is owned by Ray Hernandez, trained by the owner, and Farron Peterson. The winning jockey, Frady, goes coast to coast, taking the mile in 139 and 1. He was bred in Kentucky by Mackenzie Bloodstock. And race 2 official, 1076, 473, 26 on the winner. Exacta 41.38, the try 45.13, the double 28.30, dime super $40.56. The third race is up next. Race number 3, scratch the 11, Tamara's Way. The 13 Stupendous has drawn in. The 20-cent single six jackpot kicks off in the third race, and the final 6 races on the program carry over the pick 6, $24,132. And they are racing. Girls House had a fast start. Sakona up the inside. Meanwhile, Million Dollar Monkey is down on the inside and bouncing around with Athanase. Meanwhile, from the outside, the gray Crystal Snow shows the way with Orlando by just about 1.5 lengths. Stupendous to the outside of Gamby, second and third. Girls House takes off the speed from fourth. 2 back to Shades of Blues just to the outside of Sakona. Then 3 deep, Literary up the backside's a length in front of Million Dollar Monkey. Then it's Athanase and Get Storm Away in Dogwoods Millie Jane at the back of the pack. 23-1 long shot leader Crystal Snow shows the way by 2 Girls House. Now a clear cut second. Then it's Gamby from third. Up the inside, Sakona's underway from fourth, moving in tandem with Literary. Then 2 lengths for the back, Stupendous is going the wrong way. Dogwoods Millie Jean catching the eye on the far turn run. She's on the inside. Going to have to work out a trip, though. Meanwhile, Athanase is in between horses, sequestered as well. Still 4 back to Shades of Blue, 2 to Million Dollar Monkey, and Get Storm Away is 20 out of it. Half mile, 46 and 2. Crystal Snow roused up top, showing the way, but Girls House has momentum, as does Sakona, who's cut loose 3 deep to the top at home stretch, and Girls House comes calling for the lead. Sakona to the outside is bearing down. Whip is out on Crystal Snow, then 3 back to Literary, and Dogwoods Millie Jean is under a heavy drive, but Sakona, the daughter of Gunrunner, pressing on past Girls House, down to the wire. Sakona, another winner for TVB. Sakona wins by 4. It looked like Girls House held second over Literary, who was charging to the outside, and Crystal Snow to the inside. Running time for Sakona, 137 and 3. Into the winner's circle, here she is, the third race unofficial winner, number 1, Sakona, a 4-year-old bay daughter by Gunrunner out of the Uncle Mo mare named High Authority. The winner is owned by Midnight Rider Racing Stable of Jeff Evans and others. The winning trainer, Tom Vanberg, and the winning jockey, Manny Esquivel. Sakona breaks main start number 7, closing in to win to cover the mile, 137.79 seconds. She was bred in Kentucky by Stonehaven Steadings. And the third is official, the winner, 884.04.340. The winning exacta, $1337.02. The 50-cent try, $143.87. The double, a pair of ones, $53.74. The superfecta for a dime, 236.82. Consolation double with the scratch of the 713.08. The winning pick 3, 33.26. Consolation pick 3 was $5.58. Race number 4 is up next. It starts our late pick 5 in the fourth race. Take out number 4, Miss Gitty Up. And they are racing. Good start for Deck of Cards. Also, Hot Heels Flashing Speed. From between horses, Kick Out the Jams, a close-up third. Silver Sea away in the fourth position, covered up to the outside, deep on the course now by Magic Lemons. Wild Tappet is advancing to the inside from fifth, and a link for the back down along the rail is Proto Magic, who settles along seventh, shaded up by the outside of Lady Genevieve. Still a link back to CV Thunder, who is second last, and Runaway Mom is 10th and trailing. 24-3 the time for the opening quarter. And Deck of Cards at even money, and Decky Cannon showing the way, trying to throttle that one speed back into a link, back in the pace up right into Hot Heels, who has her nose right on her tail from second. Kick Out the Jams from third. Then Magic Lemons is fourth. Wild Tap at hard held to the inside from fifth. About to be in traffic trouble as Silver Sea and Lady Genevieve advancing to the outside of her. And then it's Proto Magic in CV Thunder's a link to Runaway Mom. Half mile, 49 seconds flat. No excuses here. Deck of Cards been unopposed thus far. Shows the way a length and a half. The first one to move. Lady Genevieve with the jock high in the saddle there from second. Kick Out the Jams to the inside third. In between horses. Under a heavy drive is Hot Heels. As Silver Sea is launching her assault. She's going to be at about the 5-pat top at home stretch. Deck of Cards and a confident jockey up top showing the way by 2. Now he nickels upon her and she opens up 3 as Kick Out the Jams is wandering back in second. Proto Magic, the long shot up from the inside now. Now Deck of Cards is being asked by Cannon. Here comes Proto Magic, upset-minded, but Deck of Cards was left alone, and Declan Cannon made him pay. They go coast to coast. 3 out of 4 wire-to-wire winners here as the winner goes 138-3 for the mile. Deck of Cards, the daughter of Nyquist, coast to coast here for the Walsh Barn. Into the winner's circle, gate 2, wire winner number 2, Deck of Cards. She's a 4-year-old chestnut daughter by Nyquist out of the Warfront mare named Mother of Swords. The winner's owned in partnership by Andrew Farm for the People Racing Stable and Windmill Manor Farm. The winning trainer, Brendan Walsh, and the winning jockey, Declan Cannon. Deck of Cards picks up the third lifetime victory, the third win here as well at Turfway. All 3 wins coming over this surface in just 5 starts. Deck of Cards, gate to wire, 138-3 for the mile. She was bred in Kentucky by Springhouse Farm and Hunter Valley Farm. Even money on Deck of Cards, 408, 312, 244. Couple of scratches in that pick 3s and doubles ongoing, so that will force some consolation payouts. Check your tickets carefully. $2 exacta, 2 and 5, $20.84. The winning trifecta, 253. That trifecta for 50 cents, $17.61. The daily double of 1 and 2, $19.26. The daily double with a combination of 112, $8.32. The 10-cent super, $19.19. Now we'll get to the pick 3s. Several payouts here. The 1-1-2 winning combination, $30.48, $172.564. Pick 3 of 1-1-12, $13.05. The pick 3 of 1-7-12, $2.31. Now, race number 5 from Turfway is up next. The 5th race will start. The late pick 4. You want to get involved here. We expect a sizable pool, and it's a great sequence of races, kicking off with a maiden special weight, then a maiden claimer, then an allowance race, and followed up with a really good sophomore maiden special weight to close out the show. Race 5 to start the late pick 4 in 20 minutes. Don't forget, jockey on the 2 is Orlando Mojica, scratch the 6, and jockey on the 8 is Manny Esquivel. 13 has drawn in, and the 14 is scratched. Good luck. And they are racing. Slight stumble at the start for Pide Me Otra. Therefore I Am had an alert beginning. Gormley-esque up the inside and from between horses. Rum Runner Ready. Who Runs the World is 4 deep from fourth. From between horses, No Joking Matter to the inside. Lanetta. Then it is OXO's Uppercase, the daughter of American Pharaoh, 6 links off the lead. Sunday Shoes is to her outside, another 6 or 7 back to Pirimeotra, who's a length in front of Koto. And then it's the gray Chelsea Pier, and at the back of the pack, I had that one too. The quarter drilled almost in 22 seconds flat. Gormley-esque shows the way by just about a length and a half up to the outside. Rum Runner Ready, Therefore I Am. Now, Who Runs the World breezes up well in hand from fourth. On her back is Uppercase. In the center of the track, Sunday Shoes catching the eye with a blitz on the far turn run. To the top of the stretch, Gormley-esque confronted by Who Runs the World and a confident Chris Landeros. A 4-wide bid from Sunday Shoes from between horses. Uppercase, many chances with a furlong to go. And here's Sunday Shoes up to the outside of Uppercase, 1/16 left, and Sunday Shoes has cut foot loose. Sunday Shoes, well prepared by WW, is going to crush in a really good field here. She breaks her maiden impressively by about 3 in the end. Uppercase was second from last. Chelsea Pier in a photo there with Who Runs the World. Running time 1:16-3. In the winner's circle, number 11, Sunday Shoes, a 3-year-old made owner by Pioneer of the Nile out of the Tappet mare named Silver Tony. This well-bred filly is owned by Lyle Stables of Roy Jackson, trained by Wesley Ward, and ridden to victory by the Bug Boy, Walter Rodriguez. Price is up, 1106, 508, 444 on the winner. Exacta 37.72, the try 116.02, the daily double 23.34. Pick 4, 167.68, the dime super $80.22. Pick 3, 1 to 11, 38.49. Pick 3, 1, 12, 11, 13.98. 4 or 5 in the pick 5, $5.57. The winning pick 5, 274.42. Up next, race number 6. Race 6 starts at final pick 3, scratch 3, 6, 10, put Delta Cruz on the 9. Your last chance to bet a pick 3 tonight. Again, last chance to bet a pick 3 in 21 minutes. And they are racing. Good start for 1776. Also, Icy Stare, Flashing Speed. Then Stellar Legacy missed the law on the run down the backstretch. Covered by about 7 lengths top to bottom. Chasing Icy Stare is in front by 2.5 lengths. Proud Performer is second. Stellar Legacy third. Then it is down on the inside. Miss the Law fourth up to the outside. Carmel Sunrise fifth. Checking off heels there to the inside. Heavenly Hash now advancing from between horses. It is a Proud Performer. Then link for the back to Timely Secret. The quarter 22 and 2/5 seconds. Rounding the turn with a quarter to go. An Icy Stare, 3 parts of a link to Proud Performer from second. From between horses, gaining ground. Here comes 1776. The Overlander out for Timely Secret. Carmel Sunrise top at home stretch. And Icy Stare is still there. Icy Stare driving with a furlong to go. Up the inside, 1776 is not throwing away her shot down the center. Timely Secret is lifting off. Here comes Timely Secret sweeping on by. And Timely Secret drawing away to win a length and a half to Stellar Legacy. And then Heavenly Hash photo there for the Miners with Carmel Sunrise in 1:05-1.
Timely Secret. Pace didn't matter. All things considered, she got there and got the job done. Much the best. Under Abel Lascano for the Jimmy Corrigan barn, 4-1 to get her to the finish line first.
Up on the track for the 7th race, start of the late double allowance event for the girls to go a mile, take out the 3-12-13-14. 3-12-13-14 all out. Change of jockey on the 10 to Joe Talamo. Win play show, exact to try super late double. Post time in just about 8 minutes. And they are racing. World of Wonder hustled out for that inside draw from between horses. Twirling Patty, she's floating well out to the middle of the course here on around the first turn. Looping up from the outside draw, Lucy's Cakes Fly, intent on getting the lead. Hard hustled out to the front. She's going really quick here as World of Wonder will defer and let her go there and back off in second. Twirling Patty is third, about 4 off the pace, 3 in front of Lavender Lane, who settles along fourth. Fortune Bound is fifth early. Macadamia, the favorite, is 6 and about 8 lengths off the leader as they turn up the backside. Then a couple lengths further back to Super Tale of Houdini and Worry Free are the next two. Foxy Diva is second last, and as they head up the backside, Wicked Intent is last at about 15 lengths off the lead. The quarter drilled 22 and 4. Lucy's Cakes Fly, flying on the front end by 3 lengths. World of Wonder still tracking from second. Twirlin' Patty is third. Up on the outside now, gaining ground. Macadamia is cut loose. She was sixth, fifth. Now she's third to the outside of Twirlin' Patty. Rounding the turn, the half mile in a rocketed fast 45 and 4. And Lucy's Cakes Fly out there, but here come the closers after that fast pace. World of Wonder back up to her throat latch. Meanwhile, Macadamia is looming large to the outside. Top of the home stretch. Lucy's Cakes Fly still there. Now World of Wonder raising the stakes. Meanwhile, Fortune Bound is begging for room. She's going to get a rail run here. They're inside the final furlong. Up the inside, it comes Fortune Bound. World of Wonder shaking up and roused to the lead. Fortune Bound to the inside. World of Wonder coming back for the lead. Down to the wire. World of Wonder and Mojo going to win for Spies and Clot by about 2 in the end. Fortune Bound was second. Then it was Worry Free. And the running time 1:37 and 4. Into the winner's circle, number 1, World of Wonder. She's a 5-year-old dark bear brown mare by Liam's Map out of the Tis Wonderful mare named Wonderful Adventure. The winner's owned by Roger Spees Stable LLC in partnership with Randy Klopp. Randy Klopp, the winning trainer, and Orlando Mojica, the winning jockey. Number 1, World of Wonder, now a 4-time winner. First off the claim here for Spees and Klopp. Gets home in 1:37 and 4 for the mile. In the winner bred in Kentucky by Cove Springs Farm, LLC. And the 7th race is official. The winner, $20.28, 902.576. Exact $89.32. 50-cent try, 104.37. The double, $212.02. Dime super, $150.75. The pick 3, $152.05. The 8th and final is up next in 23 minutes. The 8th and final, you're reminded of the scratches of the 13 and 14. The 13 and 14 are out. The jockey in the 1 is 1 pound over. And don't forget, the high 5 is offered in our last race every day. And there is a carryover of $3,587. Host, and they are racing. Good start for Worst Behavior. Also the gray Granny Law up the inside. Briley is down on the inside as they head up the backside. And Briley through from the inside, joined by Granny Law, Worst Behavior, and Lady Lowry close to the pace today. She's fourth and only about a length and a half off the lead. Then Audrey's Willow settles lying fifth behind that speed. Still 6 back to Sweet Area, who's covered up to the outside by Midnight Megan. Sia is deep on the course to the inside. Accidental Icon. And a long way last right now, it is Fracking All-Star. Into the far turn, the quarter 22 and 1. From between horses, it's Granny Law, but up to the outside, Lady Lowry ratcheting up the pressure. Briley's back into third. Here's Audrey's Willow. Cut loose to the outside. She's up into third, about 2 lengths off those leaders. Half mile, 45 and 3. Top of the home stretch, Granny Law now confronted by Lady Lowry, who overtakes the lead. From the backfield, Midnight Megan is running a big one. 1 furlong to go, and Lady Lowry shifting down towards the fences. Granny Law ankles to the outside, continuing to grind away. Here's Fast and Happy, who's coming at him and coming on, but Lady Lowry is just too good. Lady Lowry, she wins, punched home by about 3. Good effort from Fast and Happy to be second. Then it was Granny Law third, and the running time 1:16 and 4. Lady Lowry, the daughter of Munnings, breaking the maiden in style. Into the winner's circle, number 8, Lady Lowry. Promising future here for this 3-year-old Bay owner by Munnings out of the Revolutionary mare named Last Dance. The winner is owned by Aaron Wellman's Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners in partnership with Adam Wachtel's Wachtel Stable and Gary Barber. The winning trainer Will Walden and the winning jockey Jack Gilligan. Lady Lowry breaks maiden in start number 2, and she covered the 6.5 furlongs in a flashy time, 1:16.90 seconds. 8th is official. Prices up 302, 244, 282 on the winner. Pick 4, 302, 20. Dime Super 4184. Multiple winners in the pick 6, better than $2,588. That will carry as well, better than $25,570. Pick 3, 56.95. 4 or 5 in the pick 5, 741. Winning pick 5, 484.40. The high 5 was solved. Each winning ticket, $2,717.74. The exact 8 for $20.06. The 50-cent triple, $21.78. And the daily double, $49.